This is a bottle of Coca Cola. It dates back to 1915 when the Coca Cola company asked the designer in Indiana to design a bottle that consumers could still recognise as a bottle of Coke, even if someone flung it against a brick wall and it shattered into 100 pieces. Coca Cola is a Goliath of branding and marketing. In 2018, it spent $3.98 billion on branding and marketing just for Coca Cola. That was 97% of their entire marketing budget, just to remind us about their sugary, fizzy drink. Because that's what Coca Cola's marketing is for, isn't it? It's just there to remind us about Coca Cola. It's not there to introduce us to the drink in the first place. It's about making us associate Coca Cola with something, be that Christmas or the Olympics or cooling down a hot day. Rarely in a Coca Cola advert do you see anything like buy it now or call now and get 12 bottles for the price of 10. But ultimately it all has a purpose. It is designed to make you buy more bottles of Coca Cola. The branding and marketing team are judged on one thing and one thing only: sales figures. In the charity sector, the purpose of branding and marketing seems to get us all in a bit of a tangle. We seem to think that awareness is the ultimate goal. If more people know about us, the more they'll give. But we're not Coca Cola. We don't have a brand that hasn't changed in 100 years and that has billions of dollars spent on it each year. We have tens of, or if we're lucky, hundreds of thousands of pounds to spend. If we spent £50,000 a year on branding and marketing, that would be the equivalent of 0.0013% of the marketing spend of Coca Cola globally. To help us visualise that, imagine your charity had a branding and marketing budget of £50,000, and if we got 50,000 £1 coins and laid them next to each other on their edge, like this, your budget would stretch to about 1 mile. Coca Cola's budget would stretch around the world 2.5 times. So if you imagine that Coca Cola spends about 60 pence a year on branding and marketing for every man, woman and child on planet Earth, our charity with its £50,000 spend is the equivalent of about 0.0007 pence per man, woman and child, and let's be honest here, that is pathetically small. Using the branding and marketing tactics of a company like Coca Cola at our charities means we make a fundamental mistake in understanding the purpose of charity branding. The purpose of charity branding and marketing is not to make people aware of our charities, to make people want to give. It's to use a crude term, a sales tool, to make people donate money, run races for us, buy raffle tickets, and so on and so on. If we use our budget simply to raise awareness, its impact is negligible. But if we use it to ask for money, its impact is so much greater. £50,000 in a campaign to get 500 people to set up a monthly direct debit of £10 a month not only raises close to £200,000 over a 4-year period, but it would give you 500 people for whom you now have a direct and considerably cheaper line of communication with. The other thing to understand is that people are inherently lazy. Coca Cola can spend billions of dollars each year in branding and marketing, but at the point of viewing that twinkly Christmas advert with the line of trucks and the cuddly Santa, very few people will immediately up sticks and run to the nearest shop to buy another bottle of Coke. But Coca Cola also has the advantage of being directly in front of you when you go shopping. There is a whole aisle dedicated to soft drinks, and there in pride of place is Coca Cola. For charities, we do not have such a convenient channel to our audience. There is no charity supermarket that millions of people have to walk up and down the aisles of each week. There is no regular place that everyone visits at which they can choose to donate to any number of charities of their choosing. The only real opportunity we have for people to give is there and then, when they see that advert in the paper or on the bus or on the TV. We have to get them to give right there. No hesitations, no chances to forget about us and move on to the next thing in their busy lives. In essence, we have to ask for money there and then. We need to give them a phone number they can text there and then to give. We need to give them a website they can view on their phones right there on the bus. We need to give them a way of donating that is easy. They don't want to be fiddling around with their wallets on the bus. They want to donate with PayPal or Apple Pay with the click of a button. And then we have them as supporters. They're committed to our cause. Even just a little bit of branding and marketing worked. It got them through the door. It got them to put their money where their mouth is and say, yes, I am a supporter of this charity. What we do with them next, however, is where branding and marketing really comes into its own. If you like this video and would like to be notified of future videos when they are uploaded onto this channel, then please hit a like, subscribe and hit the bell. And if you want to share this video via your social media channel of choice, then I would be thrilled. Or alternatively, if you loved it so much, feel free to scroll right back to the beginning and watch it all over again.